everyone, it's your girl Gel Beauty 87 here, and today I figured we could do like battle of the influencer brand. So I have a few influencer brands I have tried over my little lifetime here on YouTube, which is going on 3 years, and I believe it's May, June, or July, one of those months. I don't remember. I don't keep up with anniversary type dates unless it's a birthday. I don't expect me to remember. I'm sorry. Anyway, so I thought it'd be interesting to like do a battle of the brands type thing. Then we just rank all the eyeshadow palettes from all the influencer brands I have tried over the time. So I am going to include like makeup artists brands as well, because I have Alamar Cosmetics here and then I have Makeup by Mario here. But I'm mainly trying to stick with influencer brands. So I have like Artist Couture here, and then I have like Dominique Cosmetics, and then I have Lunar Beauty. So those are the main influencer brands that I have tried. There are other brands I want to try, like I'm going to try Samantha Ramnall's brand, of course. But, she didn't come out with eyeshadow palettes on her first launch, so that's why I figured it was okay to just go ahead with this video, because I was going to wait when I found out she had a brand. But once I saw her launch video and saw there were no eyeshadow palettes in sight, I was like, cool, sounds good to me. I can just rank what I have here and go on with my day. So let's get started. I have 5 and it shouldn't take that long, and if the brand has other things, I'll tell you my opinions on the other products that they make. But I mainly focus on eyeshadow palettes because that's the thing I talk about the most on my channel, along with complexion things. So I figured we could dive into the brand's eyeshadows and then talk about the other things they have, and if I like them, if I don't like them, and my reasoning behind it and whatnot and all that. So we only have 5. So number 5 is Alamar Cosmetics. This is their first palette they came out with, the BoxyCharm. It's the Arena della Caribe palette. This is volume 1. I know they have a volume 2. I think that's the darker toned one, if I remember correctly. This is what this one looks like. You all know, like, the shimmers in here are just gold to me. My problem with this palette is I felt like the mattes were hard to blend, because the shimmers look amazing, but it's like I don't have to blend constantly to get the mattes to smooth down and look the way I want them to. So that's why they're at the bottom compared to the other brands. I just feel like their shadows are a little easier to blend. However, don't sleep on their complexion products. Their blushes and their bronzer palettes are the shit. Now, I have not tried their lip glosses or the lip pencils, so I can't tell you about those. Their brushes are really nice as well. Like, I have some of their eye brushes, and I have their face brush set. So they do brushes really well. They do complexion products really well. I'm just not a huge fan of their matte eyeshadow. I still want to try them again, as stupid as that sounds, because they have that Spanglish palette that is just looking amazing. Y'all know how I'm about my purples, especially about right now. I'm really into the purples. I don't know why, but blues, purples, and greens are my thing, and purples are just rising up a little higher at this point in time. So I definitely want to try that palette out. So I will try eyeshadows from the brand again and see how I feel about them. It might have just been the formulation of these particular shades that I didn't like, and plus y'all know this isn't really my color story as it is. Like, none of these tones speak to me. The only thing that speaks to me is like the top part with the shimmers. The bottom mattes don't speak to me at all. So this is probably just the wrong palette for me, but I wanted to try that formula and see how it went, and I didn't really like it. But stupidly, I will still be willing to try it again. So number 4 I have is Artist Couture. Now mind you, Mac Daddy only has like 4 palettes. He had that Midnight Maven one, if I remember correctly, that looks really similar to me to the Club Daddy one, but the Midnight Maven was limited edition. So if you didn't get it, I guess it's your chance to get it with the Club Daddy one. This is the Caliente one. This is one he came out with in the summer. And then there's Super Nudes. Super Nudes is my favorite, and y'all know I'm not really big on nudes, but I feel like the formulation of those shadows is just really nice, which is why I was willing to try this one. This one I was a little disappointed by. The shade Brillo right here especially was one I was most excited for, and it just totally let me down, because it's more like a top or S type thing. And if I remember correctly, like the Rumba shade wasn't that exciting to me either. I think overall it's just because it's a warm tone palette, and I'm not a warm tone type of girl. I wasn't super excited about what went on with this palette. But see, like, it's just this really sheer type shade, and it truly disappointed me. And then the orange in it, it's okay, but since I'm not a warm tone girl, I don't see myself using this that often. Then like the yellow, of course we know it's probably most likely not going to show up on me that well, even if I use the what do you call it, base, and then gold. Like, this just isn't my color story, but I knew the formula was going to be nice, so I was willing to try it out. But he has amazing lipsticks and lip glosses and highlighters. I don't like the pressed highlighters though, and I think they're like just continuing to press highlighters, because I didn't like the formula on those. I felt like they were pressed too hard in the pan. I don't know if it was because of the design, but I felt like they didn't pick up well on the brush, and they didn't give me the impactful, Mac Daddy shimmer that the, Diamond Glow highlighters give you. So I would say try his highlighters, I would definitely say try his lip glosses. His lip glosses are amazing. And then get the Super Nudes palette, and his bullet lipsticks are really nice as well. Those are the things I recommend from Artist Couture based upon what I have tried. Those diamond eye pigments are really nice as well. The next brand I have to talk about is Lunar Beauty. So Lunar Beauty hits right in the middle. And I've only tried 2 of the 4 palettes he has. I didn't want Life of Drag. I didn't like the color story. This was the first palette I saw from him, and I did like the color story on. Let me open it so you can see what I'm talking about. Like, the color story on this palette is amazing. Look at it. Y'all know I got my little row right here. Then he has a nice little peachy row in the middle, and then you have all your shimmers at the top. This is a truly stunning, gorgeous palette. As you can see, mine's got damaged in transit. This shade got messed up. And of course, my favorite shade got messed up. So I was feeling some type of way. But they didn't have any more in stock when I did order mine. And by the time they got it back in stock, you know, it was past the time I could have exchanged it. So I just got stuck with this one. But I'm not mad because the quality on this is truly amazing. Now, the quality on this is way better than the Moonspell palette, in my personal opinion. But it got me to buy the Moonspell palette based upon how great the quality was near it. So here's the Moonspell. It was just happened to be sitting next to me because I just did a ranking video. And this is one of the newer palettes I got, as you all know. During the holidays, I think it was like 40% off. So I ended up buying it. So this is what it looks like on the inside. This row disappointed me in this palette. This one was okay. And now as y'all know, this is a neutral row in the middle. So I would most likely be using it. But this one just does not compare to the formula in the Strawberry Dream. In my personal opinion, the Strawberry Dream just reigns supreme for me. And whenever I buy a palette from him now, I will be trying to compare it to Strawberry Dream. So I think that's why this one kind of fell lower. And I didn't buy the newest one just because it's more of a, like, you know, neutral, cool tone-ish type palette with a row of pop of blue. Kind of like this one is a pink one with a royal pop of blue, but I like this color story better because at least I have pinks and blues. Anyway, so the second brand I have is Makeup by Mario. So I put Makeup by Mario here because he's known by a lot of I found out about him through influencers, and he's Kim Kardashian's makeup artist, but I found out about him through influencers, so I figured it was okay to put him here. Plus, his brand is more close to the price of an influencer brand, and not like Pat McGrath and all the other makeup artists that charge high prices like Charlotte Tilbury and Natasha and all of them. So I figured it was okay to put him here, because even Huda charges more than him, and I see her as an influencer brand. But because she has that luxury price point, I didn't put her in it. But this palette is amazing. This is one of the first palettes he came out with. I have all 3 of the quads as well, just because I want to try his matte formula. But these shimmers in here are amazing. Like, this reminds me of the Decadence palette. If you all remember, I did a swatch comparison of this to the Decadence palette on IG a little while ago, just because I thought the shades in here were really similar. I think he did a beautiful job with this formula, and with the color story of this palette, it is absolutely stunning. And if this is what his palette's going to look like, I will definitely be in for more from Makeup by Mario. So, who reigns supreme? Who did we not talk about? Who, whenever they drop a new palette, my thirsty ass is always trying to buy? Did we miss out one? None other than Miss Dominique Cosmetics herself. So Kirsten Dominique here on YouTube, she is like one of my all-time favorite influencer brands. I love me some Dominique Cosmetics. Like, her eyeshadow palettes are amazing. Her liquid lipsticks are amazing. Her lip liners are amazing. Her highlighter palette was really nice. I didn't buy the individual skin glazes, and I haven't tried her liquid eyeshadows, so I can't speak to those. I don't like the bullet lipsticks, and I don't like the lip glosses, but she can do me a liquid lipstick and she can do me a lip liner. Like, I have used the crap out of this lip liner. What is it called? Brown Sugar. Like, y'all, look how low in there it is missing. So I have used quite a bit. You get a decent amount of product, but you see mine has worn down to a nub. I actually have it on my lips right now. This is a wonderful lip liner. Kirsten did an amazing job with it. I wish she had came up with better shades for everyone though, because I feel like her lipsticks, even the darkest one, is more like a medium complected to like tan complected person's lipstick. Like, I don't like the way it looks on me. To me, it doesn't even look like concealer lips. I don't know what it looks like, but I was not impressed with it. I'll try to remember to link the video over here, but I wasn't impressed with the bullet lipsticks. She really let me down with the shade range on those. So I'm hoping she comes with additional shades in the future that actually look nice on me, because the formula is okay. It's nice, it's soft, it glides on the lips really nicely, and it looks nice. It's just more of, I don't feel like there are any colors in it that look nice on my skin tone. or maybe I just need to not use her lip liner when I use it and use a darker one, and maybe it'll look better. But the woman can make me some palettes. Now this is actually not one of the palettes I like, but it was the one that I already had sitting out to do this video with. So this is her holiday palette. This is what it looks like on the inside. As you can see, this one isn't that geared toward people my skin tone, because I feel like half the colors in here, well, the majority of the colors in here don't work for me, so I'd have to just use this little part over here. But I liked the purples in here, and I knew since I had so many palettes from her, I could just reach into another palette and get a shimmer shade. Like I could use these two shades right here, then I can go into the Lemonade palette and get one of the shimmers out of there and make a nice eye look with it. And it didn't cost that much. I think it was like, I want to say maybe $25, and you get two cute little lipsticks with it. So it was a nice little like holiday set she came out with. I think it was called Sweater Weather or something like that. Her formula for eyeshadows is really nice. It's just sometimes her color stories I don't really vibe with that much, and I have said that in the past. And it's funny because all the ones I said I didn't vibe with the color story with, all of those have been discontinued, but all the ones I like, the vast majority like, and they continue to make. So just saying. But anyway, that is my ranking of the influencer brands that I have tried. Let me know about some other influencer brands that I might not know about. I know Genevieve Taylor, I think her name is. She has a brand, but I haven't tried it because she had a boring brown eyeshadow palette and I didn't care. I want to try her highlighters though, because I heard Aunt Jessica saying they were really nice, and I was thinking about trying one of her lipsticks too, but since she's not my skin tone, I figure it's going to be like Dominique Cosmetics, and the lipstick isn't going to like work for my skin tone, and I might not like them, and then I'm thinking the lip liners might not be dark enough, and those are the type of things I have to think about. So I might just try a highlighter from her. I don't know. We'll see. But these are the brands I have tried, and these are my thoughts on them. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are dimes. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.